Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrew and tonight I'll be showing you guys how to make some delicious soy sauce chicken wings. It's very quick and easy to make with a few simple ingredients, so let's get to the recipe. Okay guys, so over here I got a wok over here, so I'm just preheating my pan over here before I add in some cooking oil. And over here I got some cleaned up chicken wings over here, so it's cleaned up and drained, and I drained out all the water, so that's all you need. So now we just wait for this pan to heat up. Make sure your pan is big enough to put all your chicken wings in, because later on we'll be adding in a lot of sauces like soy sauce. Okay, so now the pan is hot. We're just going to tune the heat down to medium low, and then we're going to add in some cooking oil. I'm using some olive oil over here. You don't need to add in a lot of oil, just a little bit. Just going to rinse my pan over here. Okay guys, so these chicken wings over here, they haven't been marinated or anything, so we're just going to pop it into this pan over here to pan sear it. So just layer it in the pan. Okay, once you layer all your chicken wings, we're just going to give it a quick sprinkle of salt on top, just like that. And then we're also going to give it a quick sprinkle of white pepper as well. Okay, just like that guys. Now we're going to cover the chicken wings with a lid and cook, and just let it pan sear for about 5 minutes on each side on medium low heat guys. So we'll check back on the chicken wings after 5 minutes. Okay, after 5 minutes, let's flip the chicken wings around. You can see guys, once you flip the chicken wings around, you can see on the chicken skin, it's releasing a lot of the chicken skin fat, and that's what we want for these chicken wings. So you have to start it out like this if you want some delicious soy sauce chicken wings guys. And guys, remember to cook these wings on medium low heat, or else you get some burnt chicken wings and you don't want that. So yeah, now we just cover it back with a lid and then cook for another 5 minutes. Okay guys, that's been 5 minutes. Let's check on the wings. Okay, let's give it a little flip. Okay, looking good. Now you can see while we covered the wings with the lid, you can see it released a lot of moisture. Now we're just going to tune up the heat so that a lot of this chicken water over here gets evaporated. Okay, while that's evaporating, let me show you what ingredients I'll be using for this dish. So you're just going to get like a normal rice bowl. So I got here 1 bowl of hot water. Over here, I got half a bowl of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. I got 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 1 tablespoon of Chinese rice wine. And over here, I just got 1 piece of nectarine peel. If you guys don't have this, you can make your own. Just buy some nectarines and wash them and then place it in the sun to let it dry, and then you can just store it in your cupboard. And then over here, I got just a quarter slab of Chinese brown sugar. If you don't have this, you can add in 2 tablespoons of normal sugar. And then over here, I got just like 3 cubes of garlic that's not been crushed or anything. And also got like 2 slices of ginger over here. And now let's just wait for this chicken moisture water to be evaporated here. So we'll be left with that cooking oil. So we can pan-sear the chicken wings nicely to get that golden color that we want. Okay, once they look like this, we can tune down the heat back to medium-low. And now we can add in our other ingredients. So first, I'm going to add in my hot water, 1 bowl of hot water. But let me just tune the heat up first so that it can start to boil. And then next, I'll add in my half a bowl of light soy sauce with 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 1 tablespoon of Chinese rice wine. If you don't have Chinese rice wine, you can like add in some 1 tablespoon of brandy or whiskey or any other kind of wines you got. Let's add this in. But don't add in red wine, guys, so let's add this in. So I just poured all the sauces in the bowl and just gave it a good mix. If you want like a darker kind of color on your chicken wings, add in an extra tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Okay, next over here I've got nectarine peel, dried nectarine peel. It's just homemade nectarine peel. You just eat your nectarines and clean them, pop them in the sun to let dry, and then we can store it up for a long time to use. So yeah, just pop that into this sauce over here. Next I've got 2 slices of ginger over here. Just also pop it in the sauce. Here I've got 3 cloves of garlic. Pop it in the sauce here as well. And then also a 1/4 piece of Chinese brown sugar. If you like more sugar, you can use half a slab. But if you don't have brown sugar, Chinese brown sugar, just add in 1 to 2 tablespoons of normal brown or white sugar. So yeah, this brown sugar is going to help thicken the sauce. Okay, that's all the ingredients you need. So now we're just going to cover it back with a lid and let the magic work, and then tune the heat back to medium-low. You don't want to braise these chicken wings on high heat, guys, because the chicken wings will become dry when you eat them. It won't taste very good. You want this juicy kind of chicken wings, then you have to slowly braise the chicken wings. So we're going to braise these chicken wings for 15 minutes, then we're going to check on them again to increase the heat to thicken up the soy sauce to coat the chicken wings. And by the time we check on them, a lot of the sauce should be thickened, because a lot of that water should be evaporated. So let's check back on these wings after 15 minutes. Okay guys, so now it has been 15 minutes. Let's check on the chicken wings. Okay, still a bit watery. Okay, now we are going to tune up the heat. We're going to tune up the heat to reduce the liquids over here so it can coat nicely onto the chicken wings over here. So now after 15 minutes, these wings should be well cooked. And now we're just thickening up the sauce so that I can nicely coat these wings with this sauce. Okay guys, it has been like 4 minutes. Let's flip the wings again. You can still see it's a bit saucy, but you can see it's starting to reduce more, so this process could take nearly 5 to 10 minutes on high heat. So you're just going to keep on like flipping the chicken wings so that it can be nicely coated after 5 minutes on high heat. You can also just give it a little taste of the sauce. Okay guys, so now I taste the sauce. So for my soy sauce chicken wings, it's a bit salty because of the soy sauce. So now I'm going to add in a bit more sugar, so maybe an extra slab of Chinese brown sugar, because it's a bit more towards the salty side instead of the delicious sugary taste that we're looking for. Okay, so over here I've got another slab of Chinese brown sugar. I'm going to add this in, let it melt. That's why after 15 minutes the sauce was still a bit runny, because there wasn't much sugar to thicken up the sauce. So that could be one of the reasons, guys. I was trying to like stay away from adding too much sugar to this dish, but I guess it won't work. You need to have the correct amount of sugar. So if you didn't have Chinese brown sugar and you added in 2 tablespoons of sugar and your sauce is still not thick, and maybe your sauce is still a bit salty, also just add in maybe another tablespoon of brown sugar. You can see the sauce is thickening up better after you add in that extra slab of sugar. Wings is getting a better sugary coating. The sugar is still not completely melted, but let's just taste it around here where the sugar is. Yes, now it's tasting like soy sauce chicken, guys. Soy sauce chicken wings. And this was like, you see this bubbling effect. This was the effect that I was looking for. But it didn't happen after 15 minutes because the sauce was low on sugar over here. So make sure you add enough sugar. I just added in like a little piece of quarter cube of brown sugar. That wasn't enough. So we needed at least 70% of a slab of this Chinese brown sugar. Okay, the sauce you can see is very thick. Let's toss the chicken wings now. You can see the chicken wings is looking better with this nice soy sauce coating. Now you can see the sauce has reduced a lot, so we can tune down the heat to medium whilst we burn the wings. Once we get the correct thickness, the thickness of the sauce on the chicken wings, then we can tune down the heat. Look at these wings, guys. Very easy to make and will be absolutely delicious. Let's taste the sauce again. Perfect, perfect. Salty and sugary. That's what we want. Nice. And guys, as you can see, the chicken wings, the meat is not like falling apart thanks to the beginning when we were pan-searing the chicken wings nicely. You want a very good thick soy sauce coating so that every bite has this delicious taste on it. You can taste that garlic flavor, a bit of that sweet nectarine flavor that we added in here. Everything's perfect. Oh yeah, guys, like if you don't have like this Chinese brown sugar, you can also change these wings into like Coca-Cola chicken wings, because Coca-Cola is mostly made with a lot of sugar. So if you were going to do that process, you will just add in the can of Coca-Cola, and then you'll skip the water, because a can of Coca-Cola has a lot of water in it. So you skip the water and the sugar, and then you just add in all that other soy sauce that we added in this recipe over here, in this dish over here. Wow, guys, look at that. It's looking so good. Nicely coated. Nice. You can see a lot of that sauce reduced onto these chicken wings, and that's what we want. Okay, so we don't want the sauce to be completely like dried out, you know, or else you'll get too much flavor when you bite into these wings. So yeah, it looks like this. It should be correct, guys. Nicely coated. It's plated. Look at these sticky wings over here. Looking so good. So easy to make. I was thinking what to make for dinner, guys. And I was a bit lazy to do like other things. So I was like, let me just make a very simple, delicious soy sauce chicken wing recipe over here. Look at that sticky wings over here. Okay guys, so as you can see, these are my delicious soy sauce chicken wings. You can see if you watched the video completely, you saw all the mistakes that I did. So hopefully you learned from them as well by adding in more sugar if you didn't do so. And then yeah, you get these delicious soy sauce chicken wings. Look at that. Wow, look at that color. Okay guys, if you like this recipe, please don't forget to like, comment and share this recipe to your friends and family. And if you have other recipes you want me to attempt, please don't forget, please just comment on my videos. Okay guys, it's time for a taste test. Let's check on this wing. Wow, just look at that. Wow, everyone's digging in for dinner already without me while I'm doing this taste test for you guys. Check that out. Let's grab a bite. Guys, give this recipe a try. It's so delicious. Thanks guys for watching.